Hi, this is Matt Hardy, AASHTO's Program Director for Planning and Policy, and welcome to Asset Management Now. This month, I'm talking with three individuals on risk and asset management. The first is Gordon Proctor, the previous director of the Ohio DOT. Second, I have Phil Simons. He's the Director of Risk Management for VicRoads in Australia. And finally, Tim Henkel, Assistant Commissioner at Minnesota DOT and Vice Chair of our Subcommittee on Asset Management. Thank you to all three of these individuals for joining us today. I'm going to first talk with Gordon Proctor, who recently completed an international scan on transportation and risk management. And I want to ask Gordon what some of the key findings were from that international scan.
Yeah, what the key findings are is that agencies that have mature performance management systems tend to also have mature risk management systems. We're all entering an era of asset management and performance management, and both of those are intended to achieve reliability and consistency in performance. What risk management can help you do is deal with the uncertainties and the vagaries that could prevent you from achieving those objectives that you're trying to achieve in your performance and your asset management plans. So risk management was determined in the scan to be the effect of uncertainty upon objectives, and we found around the world mature performance and asset management programs tend to have very mature risk management plans and programs as well.
Thanks, Gordon. Now I want to turn to Phil Simons, and I want to ask him, in his experience from Australia, what some of the key aspects or key takeaways that the state DOTs can learn from their experience in Australia in dealing with risk and asset management.
Well, I think first of all, VicRoads has embraced risk management as the opportunity to improve the planning of the activities and programs that we have in place to achieve our corporate objectives. And one of the key corporate objectives, of course, is to preserve and ensure our assets have the life cycle that we expect. Risk management and understanding those pressures and opportunities to improve asset management is now helping us think about prioritising where our work and our scarce dollars need to be spent. So we're actually combining not only the optimisation of cost of expenditure on assets, but also optimising the risks associated with some of the solutions we're preparing.
Thank you, Phil. Now I want to turn to Tim and ask him what Minnesota DOT learned from the international scan and what they can take away and apply to their state.
Thanks, Matt. First of all, I want to say I'm really excited about what the scan is offering. It's, really for the first time generated a fresh perspective on how DOTs and folks within DOTs like myself can use risk management practices to really, address our strategic objectives and do a better job of managing performance and managing our assets. That said, there's many takeaways from this particular effort, and I hope that the practitioners out there take a look at the scan results and the materials that are available. But if I were to pick one particular key takeaway, it would be this, that agencies that are successful around the world are successful because they have used the practice of enterprise risk management. And what I mean by enterprise risk management is that they don't singularly look at risk like for projects or for programs. And it's really ensured that those agencies successfully meet their strategic objectives and make really good decisions about their high priority risks and find the means, put in place strategies and investments that help them to ensure that they're investing appropriately towards those goals. And so that's the best takeaway that I think practitioners can look at as they look at this scan material and what's being offered.
Great, thanks, Tim. Thank you for joining us on this edition of Asset Management Now. If you want to download the recently completed report on the international scan, you can go to tam.transportation.org. And again, thank you for joining us this month on Asset Management Now. I really want to hear your comments on what you enjoy about the show. Please send me an email at mhardy@ashto.org. Thank you, and I look forward to talking with you next month on Asset Management Now.